Hello and welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy. Today I'll be showing you guys all the games I got in March of 2021. It was a good month. Some eBay purchases, other local stuff like Facebook and also local game stores. But it was a great month and lots of games sold as well. But let's get into it.
Finally, The Rock has come back to PlayStation.
First, let me show you what console I got. I got the Xbox 360 Slim. Now, I already have an Xbox 360. It's the older model, the fat version. It's not the original. Don't worry about that. That's completely dead anyways. I got like the black one. I'm not sure. But I always wanted the slimmer one because I like this design better. And I got it from my friend Austin. He gave me a good deal on it. And I need to play some more Xbox 360 games because I didn't have an Xbox 360 when it was, popular, relevant. And there's a lot of great games on it, exclusive games. And I need to get into it. But I look forward to doing that. I got some original Xbox games here. I got a huge lot on Facebook. It was like 40 games. I sold most of them, but I kept the ones that I was interested in. First, we have Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. I have the collection on the PS3, but I heard it's crap. And I wanted to get the originals on the Xbox, so that's supposed to be like one of the best versions. So I have that. Iron Ninja, a platformer hack and slash game, I think, from Namco. Never played it, heard it was decent. We have Robotech Battle Cry. Originally Macross, anime in Japan, but it's localized as Robotech. Never watched it before though, I need to watch it. Oh, we have a good one. The Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. I've been looking at this game forever. It's always been like $15. It was a little bit too much for me. Like, I like to pay like $10, maybe at the most $20, and I finally got it for a great deal. I paid like $1 a game for this. And we have the classic Need for Speed 2 Underground. Everybody had this back in the day. Very popular. Oh, and we have Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the Xbox version. Now this version and also the PS2 version, they're like two different like actual games and have different levels, and I want to play this one and also the PS2 version. I like the Wolfenstein game on the PS4. Didn't play the second one, but I look forward to playing this. And we have our first Spider-Man game, Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't have the original case, but I can get one easily. I like this game's art style. It's more cartoony and I guess it was like cell shaded. And I heard it's, like I said, it's good, and I look forward to playing it. Next, we have a controversial game. Probably don't know about it too much because, it's older. It came out 2004. We have Driver 3. And I used to play Driver 2 a lot in the PS1. It was a very popular franchise back then. But this took forever to come out, and then GTA 3 came out, and it kind of took its like luster, its fame, and this game has so much potential, but it failed and it was rushed out, and it was like a lot of like scandals around it where people were giving it good reviews when it was really bad. So a lot of controversy behind this, but I want to give it a try because I enjoy the Driver franchise. And we have one of the best Xbox games. We have Ninja Gaiden, made by Team Ninja. Great games. I played this one, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, on the PS3. I haven't played this version yet, and it's one of the best ninja action games of all time. And then actually the collection is coming out soon, I think like in July, and I'm looking forward to getting that. And I still need to play 2 and 3, but one of my favorite games of all time. Then we have the heavy header. The lot was like I said, like $40 or something. This game alone goes for like $40. We have Predator Concrete Jungle. Great game, I heard, but I played a little bit of it It's pretty decent so far. I like Predator games and Alien games. And I like when they, you can use their abilities. They're awesome characters. Okay, next we have. Let's go into the PlayStation games. I love PlayStation, as you can see in the back. Let's go into PS1 games. So I got a huge lot of 29 games on eBay. Now they weren't tested, so I took the gamble. It was only like $26, so less than $1 for each game. And there was 4 games that I really wanted from that. First, we have the failure because it doesn't work. Pocket Fighter. I like the art for this. I love the art of PS1 games. I miss it. And yeah, this doesn't work. It has a huge crack in it. A huge crack. And I was disappointed by that. I still need to get this. I plan on playing all the Capcom games ever made. I'm trying to. North American releases, of course. That's a huge project that I plan on doing, so I'm trying to get as many Capcom games as possible and play it on the original systems. That's going to be a big project. That's distant future. And then we have another Capcom game. We have Street Fighter Alpha 2. Comes with the manual. This works. And this game is great. If you ever played Street Fighter Alpha, I love the art style of that. And it's iconic cover. I want to get that on the wall. But I love the colored manuals, man. I miss this so much. Isn't that beautiful? Now you get no manuals. Like, you get a full product. But I got that. Let's put this right here. And then I got one of my childhood favorites. We have WWF SmackDown. Yeah. I love wrestling games back in the day, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and this is one of my favorites, also the second one. I remember the presentations being really good on this. I think I like the N64 version of the wrestling games more. This is made by, what was it, Jax? No, yeah, Ukes. Yeah, Ukes, I think, developed this one. And I forgot who made the N64 ones, but the wrestling games were great back then. Wrestling in general was great. So that's a classic series, and it started all there. Next, we get the PS2 games. Just a couple. We have SSX, the original. Yes, this gets forgotten a lot because SSX Tricky is so great, and SSX 3 is good as well. But SSX Tricky is my favorite. I never really played this one, and this case in game is in great condition. It's the greatest hits, but I don't care. I got it for a good deal at Goodwill, like $3, I think. And I look forward to playing this because I heard some people prefer this one. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Next, oh man, if you know me, you know I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And what is this called? Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro Am. Yes, it's a golf game. If you know Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you know anything can happen. It's just pure insanity, and I love it. One of my favorite shows and the funniest show ever. One of the funniest show ever. Because I just recently watched it all the way through again. I might just do it again. But this is a golf game. I guess you can golf, kill, and race. Yeah, I don't really see this as much, so it's pretty like hidden gem, I heard. But Aqua Teen Hunger Force video game. You'd never see that. Oh, and one of my favorite movies got a video game, Scarface, The World Is Yours. This is supposed to be a pretty decent game. A lot of gang management elements in it. I'm not sure if I would like that as much. I kind of like the Grand Theft Auto playstyle. There's a lot of Grand Theft Auto clones, and I think this might be a Grand Theft Auto clone. It'll make sense. But you get to play as Tony Montana. And this game's getting up there in price. So get it if you find it for cheap. Oh, next, we got a cheaper game. We have Freaky Flyers. I enjoyed the art style of this, and it caught my eye. For some reason. And I heard it was a good game. It's a flight racing game, a goofy one. And it's kind of like Diddy Kong Racing. and it looks fun. I want to play it with some friends. So Freaky Flyers. Last PS2 game, we have Transformers. Before the crappy movies, yeah. This came out 2004, so before those the Michael Bay movies came out and completely ruined the franchise. But I played a little bit of it. It's cool. It's cool as a Transformers. I mean, it's perfect for video games. It's published by Atari. You don't see those anymore. Next, we got my PS3 games, and also PS4. First, this was a disappointment. We have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now, Andrew, my roommate, you know Andrew. He's a big fan of superheroes, Marvel, DC, and I want to play a game with him involving superheroes, see what games are good. So I found this, and I've been looking to get this since this is a launch game for the PS3. I've been looking at that on the shelves for 15 years now. 15 years, and I finally got it. We pop it in, and the frame rate is terrible. If you know early PS3 games, especially third party, they were pretty crappy in terms of frame rate. People just didn't know how to develop for it, and yeah, you can see one of the casualties in this. But you'll see this series again. I might have to sell this, unfortunately, because it's just not really playable. Next, we have another early PS3 games. We have Medal of Honor Airborne and Soldier of Fortune Payback. Two of its time first-person shooters, military shooters of 2007. Call of Duty really popularized it, but I mean, this came out around the same time. You know, you look at this compared to Call of Duty, you see why Call of Duty got so popular. But they're supposed to be decent games. This actually has a warning for the violence in it, I guess. Yeah, Activision EA at its best. Next, we have Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. This is a series that was on the Xbox 360 and PS3. Came out three games, Army of Two, and I forgot the second one. The 40th Day, yeah. But this is the third and final game in the series. I don't think it was ever going to come back. It's a co-op focus, as you see, and this is supposed to be the best one. And I look forward to playing this with somebody. It's very co-op focused. I might just play it by myself because I don't have anybody to play with. Anyways, yeah. Well, I guess I have Andrew, but he's an asshole. Anyways, we have oh man, why am I into this type of stuff? We have Naughty Bear. Yeah, so you're a stuffed bear and you're just killing other bears. I think you're on vacation or something. It's just a killing simulator, and it's crazy. I just love crazy games like this. Like, how did this get past testing? Like, yeah, this was a good idea. And it's supposed to be a decent game. There's like an improved version. I forgot what it was called, the Gold Edition, but I found this, and I don't really find this a lot. It's pretty rare to find. But I look forward to playing it. Looks like a good, goofy time. Oh, now we have another superhero game. We have Captain America Super Soldier. So Sega published a whole bunch of Marvel games for tie-ins for the movies back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. And it had Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, and also the Thor. All those games are supposed to be pretty bad and generic. This one, that came out last, I think. This is supposed to be the best one, so I decided to keep it. I was originally going to sell it, but I'm going to keep it because I heard it's good and I'm going to try it out. And also, it's 3D compatible. Yeah, remember that? 3D? Three-dimensional? That was 10 years ago now. Sony, you're idiots sometimes. Okay, now we have another superhero game. Spider-Man Shattered Dimension. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So this is supposed to be a really good Spider-Man game. I mean, it's a multiverse game, You got the Noir, the 2099 Ultimate, amazing. I'm just reading the back as you see. And yeah, all these old Activision superhero games, Spider-Man games, they've been delisted. You can't really buy them anymore, so these are going up in price. So if you find Spider-Man game or older one, the PS3, Xbox 360, get it, because they're hard to find for a good price. And this is supposed to be one of the best of that generation. Next, we have Ace Combat Assault Horizon. So I'm not really a flight sim guy, like airplanes, jets. It's like whatever to me. But this is supposed to be more arcadey, made by Namco, and people didn't really like it. The fans of the series didn't really like it because it was more arcadey and it's not like traditional. But I might like it. It's arcadey. I don't really like simulation stuff. Next, we got 2 PS4 games. We have Attack on Titan game, the original one. It's basically Dynasty Warriors clone. I heard it's supposed to be really good. I mean, it looks good from the footage. And these games right here, this one and the sequel, are getting up there in price. They're hard to find. Also Berserk, so the anime Musou games, the Dynasty Warrior types games. Find them, buy them. Next, we have the Talos Principle. I've been trying to get this for a good deal, and I finally did. And this is going up in price as well. This is a puzzle game, existential game, I guess. I don't know. That's what I heard about it. Made by Jonas. But yeah, I heard this is really good. It had great reviews back in the day. Back in the day of 2014. Getting old. So that was all the PlayStation games. Now let's go to Nintendo. Let's look at some DS games. DS games, once again, going up in price slowly. Hard to find in the case, so I usually just collect cart only. And I got a couple of rare and good games here. We have Moon. No, not Pokemon Moon, just Moon. A sci-fi first-person shooter on the DS. Yeah. Yes. It's unique and it works pretty well. But there you go. And I'd never seen it before and it looked interesting. Now we have one of the first games made by Platinum Games. Bayonetta, Metal Gear Revengeance. We have Infinite Space. Yeah, RPG, sci-fi RPG. Made by Platinum Games and also Nude Maker, whoever those guys are, but they actually developed the RPG, which is pretty cool. Next, we got Suikoden Tier Courtesy. It's German for Zodiac. I thought this looks pretty good, and you don't really see Suikoden games that often. It's a forgotten franchise made by Konami, so if it's on Konami's watch, it's gonna be gone. So I try to collect as many games by Konami as possible, good ones, and this is supposed to be a good spin-off of the RPG series. Finally, we have Retro Game Challenge. This is based off of a game show, a Japanese game show called Game Center CX, I believe. And it's where a guy challenges people to play retro games and just beat different challenges. It's not actual real old retro games, but it's recreations of old ones, which is it's a cool idea. Next, we got some Switch games, and we have first my game of the year 2020, Hades. It didn't come out on the PS5 yet, or Xbox. And I had to get the physical edition. It comes with an art book, but I haven't opened it up yet. I don't know. I just want to display it. I already have it downloaded on my Switch, so what's the point? But I look forward to playing this again. I haven't gotten the true ending yet, and I might just pop this boy open up because I love the art style in this, and I want to look at the art book. Next, we have this again, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. So instead of playing the terrible frame rate of the original one, the PS3, we decided to get the third one, the newer one that came out 2 years ago, made by Team Ninja, you know, Ninja Gaiden fame. And this game, I really like it. It has a good art style. The cutscenes are great. It's pretty basic in terms of like what you're doing. Is an isometric RPG. I don't really go for those as much as like the Diablo style, but I like the game so far, and it's pretty challenging sometimes, at times. And you got basically all the great Marvel characters. So I look forward to playing that more. Finally, we got the GameCube games. And if you know what's going on with the GameCube now, it's getting pretty expensive. Like, games are easily going for hundreds of dollars, just regular games. Like this one. We have Paper Mario, the $1,000. I always call it $1,000. The 1,000-Year Door. I haven't finished the original one yet, and I want to play this one so bad. I had this game, but I had to get the case and the manual for it. Got it for a great deal off of Facebook, and I just love that cover art and the case. So that looks beautiful in my collection, and I look forward to playing it. Next, I got this lot. Oh no, well, let's talk about this first. We got the MLB Slugfest 2004 and NFL Blitz 2003. Now, if you don't know about these games, they used to make really arcadey, goofy games where you can just do anything. You can tackle people on the baseball game, throw the balls at them, like catch on fire. You do suplexes in NFL Blitz. I used to love that back in the day in the arcade. And I haven't really played the newer Blitz games, but I look forward to playing it. I prefer these over playing just regular sports games. Also the NHL hits and also NBA Jam. That's where it originally started. So I look forward to playing this more with friends. Lots of fun on the GameCube. And then I got a pretty big good lot on eBay. I've sold most of it. I got a GameCube lot on eBay, and I kept a couple of games. And I got this game, Rampage Total Destruction, the last game of the Rampage franchise so far. Originally came out in the 80s in arcade, and then the one I played in the 90s is Rampage World Tour on the N64. I remember going all the way to the end, like level 99, stayed up all night, and it actually has this on the game. It's like one of the main reasons why I want to keep it. But this is supposed to be a newer game. I heard mixed things about it, but it looks decent. And finally, we have one of the best racing games of all time, and the best racing game on the GameCube. We have F-Zero GX, made actually by Sega, only published by Nintendo, I believe. And I was playing this earlier, and I see why. This game is great. Lots of fun and fast action. At first, it's kind of easy, but then it gets intense. You make one false move, wrong move, and you're done for. And you can wreck your car. It's like one of the fastest races of all time. And this is just a dead franchise. It came out 2003. Oh man, it's been so long, and no new games. And Nintendo does that to their franchises. If it doesn't sell well, they don't care what people say. They'll just kill it. So it ended here. This game is getting crazy in prices now, so get it where you can. Don't miss out on F-Zero GX. So that's all the games I got in March. I got 2 heavy hitters coming in the mail soon for the PS3, and I'm so close to finishing all the games I want on the PS3. So look forward to the next episode of my monthly pickups. So that's about it, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. I want it to grow as big as possible, and I love doing this, and I'm going to continue on. And until next time, I'll see you in the next dimension.